booties for black girl nerds.
Mr. Packer, it's been a long time since I've talked to you. I don't know if you remember, but way back in the day, I reached out to you to do an interview for the Black Girl Nerds podcast. You said yes, and I was excited to have the opportunity to interview you. So thank you for the chance to talk to you again.
Listen, black girl nerds are my favorite black girls. So there you go. I love it because I'm a nerd too. So I know I've done stuff with you guys. I don't know that I remember the podcast specifically, but I'm sure we had a good time because I know I've done stuff with you. Because this is your platform, right?
It is. It is. I don't do the interviews much often anymore, so I have a team.
Yes, because I think I've been interviewed by some of your other folks, but I got the big dog here today, so I am very honored. Thank you.
Thank you. I absolutely love this film, Dashing Through the Snow. It's definitely something that we need right now. Perfect holiday film. Also, you make a cameo in it. I spotted you, and you're wearing a Santa suit. Is that the first time you put on a Santa suit? And what was that production day like?
100%. That was the first time I put on a full Santa suit. Yes, I've done a hat, maybe even a little Party City beard, but that was a full-on costume designed Santa suit, and it was very similar to the one that Rel was wearing. So the only thing I remember about that day was the fact that I realized I can only do cameos. I am not cut out to be an actor because Rel wore that suit every day. We were shooting in the oppressive heat of Atlanta late summer. Every day he wore that suit. I wore that suit for 5 minutes, and by minute 6, I was running out of that suit. I said, I don't care what we shoot next, but it won't be me in this suit.
Oh my gosh, it was a great moment in the film. You know, we usually don't see Christmas stories where the non-believer is burying themselves into positive things, which is what we see with Ludacris's interpretation of the character. He's not really mean-spirited, even though, you know, he's about the whole bah humbug kind of thing when it comes to Christmas. But what type of seasonal personality would you define Ed's character?
Luda's character?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? He's a curmudgeon, right? He is somebody that abhors all things Christmas, all things about Christmas. But Jamie, the thing about him is that he's not the, you know, the kind of typical Grinch that you see in these roles so many times. I hate everything. I hate everybody, right? I hate Christmas. I hate you. I hate the dog. No, that's not him. He actually really likes people. He works as a social worker. That's what he does. He helps people. But the one thing that he does not like is Christmas, and that is his least favorite time of the year. So it's tricky for him around the holiday season. A lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people, while everybody else is, you know, playing Mariah and ready to go Christmas shopping, waiting for Black Friday and celebrating the season and loving all the commerciality of it, there are some people that go, I don't want to do any of that. And they may have very specific reasons for it. In our movie, Luda has got some childhood trauma that he's dealing with. And I like this idea that he was an empathetic figure that needed some help. And while he's always helping people, he then needed this very unlikely character, this Santa Claus who shows up, who's black, who's loud, who's got an ombre beard, who's got fingerless gloves and cinnamon and glitter all over the place. And he's the one that comes in and helps Luda to realize and really remember what the holiday season is all about.
It's such a great and compelling story where we do get that origin story of Luda's character that kind of shaped his personality. And then Lil Rel's Santa character kind of instills some Christmas spirit, if you will, into him. I mean, what kind of healing would you say that Santa gives Eddie in this movie?
Ooh, Santa gives Eddie, Lil Rel gives Luda some much needed spiritual healing. And I don't think that it is an overstatement to say that, because in many ways, Luda is broken and his spirit is certainly depressed, right? And I don't mean just in the sense of you know, him being a depressed mental health, person. I mean, in terms of it is lowered, right? His spirit is not as high and buoyant as it could be and as it has been. And Rel comes in and helps to lift his spirits up. That's where the healing comes from. Now, he does it because he's so damn irrepressible. He will not, as much as Luda doesn't like it, Rel just won't stop. He just keeps coming at him and coming at him and coming at him with the carols and the candy canes and the cookies and the positivity and all that Christmas stuff that Luda thinks he hates. And then he recruits Luda's young daughter and gets her on his side because Charlotte, who's played brilliantly by Madison Skye, she's all about Christmas. So she loves this Santa figure. Whether it's Santa or not, she just loves everything about him because he's fun. It's fun and it's fanciful, right? And so the idea that you've got this character who then is able to help lift Luda's spirits, that's the type of healing. I think it's spiritual healing.
It's something that we all need right now, and this is the perfect film to give us that kind of healing. Mr. Packard, thank you so much for the opportunity. And speaking with Black Girl Nerds, I absolutely love this film. Loved the cinnamon jokes. Hilarious. And I can't wait for everybody else to see it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We thank you, and I appreciate your support. Thanks, lady.
No problem. Take care.
All right, take care.
Better shake your booties for Black Girl Nerds. Better shake your booties for Black Girl Nerds.